It's nice to see somebody has finally showed up for an audition. Hi, I'm the director. My name's Mr. DeGallo, but you can call me Blaine. It's very nice to make your acquaintance. So please, sit. You better stand for your audition. Would you not like to get comfortable? No. I'd prefer if you'd sit. Because it makes me a little uneasy when people are standing. But that's fine, as you wish. You may stand for your audition. But don't be too eager to walk out of here, okay? I like to make an acquaintance with all of my potential cast members. So, you look like a very artsy type of person. And I could use that as a member of my cast. I'm actually looking for leads. I don't know if you had taken notice of what musical we're doing, but they're not going to be ones you're familiar with, most likely. No, you haven't heard of it. Well, it's because they're all written by me. And, I love the arts, and I've been doing all kinds of musicals ever since I was a young boy, but I've been branching out into writing some of my own. You probably haven't heard of Broken Dreams of the Heart, or maybe even one of my favorites, A Soul from Down Below. No, I suppose not. You more or less heard of Les Miserables, or maybe even Beauty and the Beast. Excellent musicals. But they are second to none in terms of my artistry that I've executed over the years. And I've been looking and looking and looking for the right cast members to perform in my musicals. And I would love for it to be you. And you will have your chance today to show us what you can do. And to show us how useful you could be on stage. Now, do you have any show experience, or are you trying something new? Say you moved into the area. I haven't seen your face around here before. And I've been quite involved in the community for many years. You've heard of Mr. DeGallo. He puts on the greatest shows. No, I suppose you haven't. But that's all right. Lots of faces come and go over the years, but I always see new ones pop up, and that's just what makes me really happy about that. It makes me really happy to know that people are still interested in the arts these days. Many people enjoy sports. You can only watch so much football and soccer or baseball, what have you, until you just lose interest. What's the point in the arts if no one's going to participate? It is so beautiful. There is worlds outside of our own that we can partake in, that we can be these people in different timelines and in different realms. Something wonderful, something of not even our own human possibilities. And that's what I like to explore. I like to explore different realms of the state of mind and beyond. I like to imagine different possibilities that we have as people and what we could possibly be doing right now in a different timeline. Say this didn't happen, or say that didn't happen. I like to create these ideas of where that would actually be possible. And we can put it on stage and make it so everyone can hear and see what could have been. And they will all applaud and fill the auditorium with joy for you, the actor and singer, and also for me, the director, who has orchestrated this whole event and made something fantastic. But I want to hear more about you. I know one thing about you. You know what you want. And as of right now, we see eye to eye at standing level as you insist on standing instead of sitting. Bold, brash, and confident. A trait that I challenge a lot of my potential and actual cast members to have. To see to the director and see his image, one for one, and not to simply be led blindly by somebody with, a more magnificent brain. and more of a visionary than they might be. And you know, I might slight those people who can't think outside their own heads, but we need those people. We must build off the back of the bold, yet uninspired. They are more inclined to listen to more powerful minds such as ours. And I can see that in you. You have potential. Even without you opening your mouth for an audition yet. I can read that from you. But now, I'm sure you have a song prepared, or a monologue, or both, because we do all kinds of performances here, and I would like you to come and return and perform with us again. So, I'm going to tell you right now that this is an audition that you don't need those things for. Okay? Like I said to you earlier, we build off the backs of the bold yet uninspired, those who don't really have a lot of talent. I'm not saying that you wouldn't. Of course not. We've established this bond I can feel already between each other. But I mean those who barely even know where they are half the time. Those who would simply do the hard physical labor without thinking much about what becomes of it. They don't see the bigger picture like you and I. They don't have the visionary detail to see deeper things and see further. You know, they say, Mr. DeGallo, how do you see such fantastic things? How do you plan these out? I spend waking hours, night after night, slaving away, pen on paper, laser focused, precision, from mind to body to script. Many people can't take it from body to script. They find that, you know, writer's block tends to be quite an issue. I have no problem with this. I am someone who does not get burdened by some sort of wall between their visions of reality and what could possibly be. They get too caught up in between what do others think of what I do. And everybody has that intuition, that innate flaw, if you will, built into their cognizance. They think that if they're judged negatively because they think differently, then it will be a negative reflection on their personality. I say nay to that. If you can discourage that voice as soon as possible to get that nonsense thought right out of your brain, you will be so much more of a smart person from that moment on. Your intelligence will skyrocket and you will realize that you can reach limits miles higher. You might not even reach a limit, but you can reach higher. You can reach further. You can grasp concepts that others can't even dream about. I know this sounds a bit ridiculous for something as performing arts, but listen, crazier things have happened for simpler reasons. People have done ridiculous things on notions that weren't even that important. Think about it. The wars that have been fought over the years and the rivalries built on such small things. Things such that are of no importance to anyone except themselves. But yet they push the burden onto others. I don't mean to get philosophical. I don't mean to branch too far off of the topic at hand, which is you doing your audition. So, I did say that you did not need to have any song or monologue prepared. So you're probably thinking, what does he expect of me? And I expect no more than a potential in character. Anyone can sing, anyone can act, anyone can dance. Monkeys can do these things. If you tell them, they will listen and they will do as you say. As the adage goes, monkey see, monkey do. But you are much more intelligent than that, are you not? You've proven to have quite the backbone. Now let's see if you have a brain to match. So, What could I have you of a higher intelligence do for me? Well, I'd like you to sing me a song right now that you had for your audition. You did have one planned, right? Right. All right. Go for it. Let me hear your song. I look forward to hearing what you had planned. What's that? I'm not hearing a song right now. Oh. I get it. You knew I didn't ask you to sing a song. It was not on the list of requirements. So you remember that detail. Either that or you got too caught up in the moment and you didn't know what to do. You were conflicted and you might have thought, hey, he told me I didn't have to sing. So then therefore your brain dumps out whatever song you had prepared. But let's make sure that's not a fluke, okay? I would like to see you perform a simple box step. Feel free to clear the area around you. You can move any chairs or any desk out of the way. Because we are in a separate classroom. We can't really do auditions in the auditorium right now. Everybody has gone home. The auditions are more of a one-on-one experience. So let me give you some space. Feel free to do a simple dance anyone would know from doing any performing arts. Go ahead. Perform the box step. Well, I've asked you to perform the box step. Are we not going to be doing anything for me today? Obedience is important when it comes to the arts. If you cannot follow someone else's vision, then why would you not? You're sticking too much to one theory, my friend. Now, I did say you didn't have to dance because that's what monkeys do. And you are smarter than that. But you failed. Unfortunately. I expected more from you. I wanted to see what you were capable of. I think I got you again. You were feeling upset for a moment. You looked defeated. But no, I still didn't want you to dance. Even the pressure sometimes can make someone of utmost intelligence crack. No. I'm not disappointed. Truly, I'm not. This is all very advanced. I don't know you, and you don't know me. And it's a cycle that I tend to go through with everyone that I bring in to the program, is that I learn who you are, how you act, and what you're best at, all in time. We practice with each other, and we learn more things about each other. And we learn more about our behaviors. Now, I'm sure you found out already that I'm not exactly the most straightforward man. You're thinking to yourself, Mr. DeGallo, why would you play these tricks on me on the very first night of our encounter? Well, you see, it's quite simple. There are many of those who would not learn from their mistakes, and they would not realize they have made mistakes. Now, that is a problem with most people. They will do as they're told, and they will immediately feel sorry for when someone tells them they should feel sorry. You should know the difference. It should be in your innate mind. You should know when things are wrong and when things are right. Not when someone tells you to. And it's a judgment of character. And I use these tools to my advantage. You see, people are predictable in certain ways. Not every single way, right? I've gotten you tonight with that. I've gotten you thinking deeper, thinking faster, learning my behaviors and adapting to them. Now, you will come across many people, I'm sure, as you've noticed, okay? You've noticed people are yes men. They will say yes to everything you say yes to, and they will say no to everything you say no to. They will not waver. They will pick the side that you're on for sake of avoiding conflict. That person is very two-dimensional, and that person is very boring. They have no spine. But you, from the minute one of our encounter tonight, have stood, quite literally, in your own spot. I did catch you at one moment, but it wasn't until you realized, after the fact, that it was all still a test. No, I know. Your normal auditions may not go like this. I don't know your background. I don't know how you performed. It doesn't matter at this point. Like I said, anyone can sing, anyone can dance, and anyone can read lines off a paper. But not everybody can think for themselves, and it's sad. I had so many people come through my program, and I've shaped them, some of them who are willing to learn and improve and adapt and overcome. But many have fallen weak to the pressure. But I think with the time we've spent this evening, I'm excited to say that I think you're a perfect fit for our cast. I think through listening, through my dialogue to you, you might have learned something yourself about who you are. But there's one thing I want you to learn in particular. And is this. I can't let you go, my friend. I hate to say it, but I can't afford to let you go. You're someone who I need. Someone who I need to complete my most wondrous art, my greatest performance. Now, you may be wondering why I just locked that door. It's because it's not your choice anymore. Now, fools might have walked out here and thought nothing of it. But you are not a fool. You are someone who I need. Someone who I need that can do just what I need them to in their own way. Now, I see that frozen stare in your eyes. Now, don't be afraid. There'll be plenty more opportunities for you to prove yourself. And maybe, with your greatest performance yet, you'll be my greatest work. And we'll see what goes from there. But for now, you're going to be mine. You will work under me. I will take excellent care of you. And maybe, just maybe, my rising star, you will be able to climb the ranks. And we'll see where it goes. I'm sure you're fearing for a lot of things right now, but fear is temporary. What isn't temporary is your position with me. So thank you. Thank you for allowing me to add you to my cast. My wonderful cast who you'll get to meet. Not soon. Soon enough. But we'll see where you go from here. But for now, I need you to relax. Hold still. No sudden movements. There. You might feel a little woozy. You're going to feel really tired really soon. I definitely want you to sit down here in just a moment. Don't fall too fast. I don't want you to hurt yourself. But when you awake, we've got many, many fun things to explore, my friend. Get some good rest, and I will see you again on stage very soon.